Good day, investors. Welcome to this 17th of February 2015 market review. The trade for today is called CML, Coordination Funds of Managers, and the last traded price was R104.23. The action on this trade is to go for long. So the objective, if it breaks this blue line here, is to go higher to a level of R110.07. Stop loss to be used on this trade is R101.79. Current open trades, CFR, Bidvest and LHC. These are still closed trades and it happened last time on the 13th of February. Looking at the top 40 index, that's the top 40 shares in the JSE. The blue line is the index movement. Still trading above the 5-day moving average, that's the dotted grey line, and the 20-day moving average, that's a solid grey line. Still in a positive momentum. Please take note, the Dow Jones American markets were closed on Monday and they will reopen today as well. The future seems to be a bit of negative with the European futures and the South African JSE futures on the top 40, so also a bit negative. Asian markets are a bit mixed, some up, some down. So everybody is waiting for this Greece momentum to come through and what the solution will be. That is why you get all this volatility. Looking at the J200, that's the top 40 shares on the JSE. Now, yesterday they actually closed 82 points stronger. Quite a mixed and frustrated day yesterday in the market. On this blue line, you can see it close to this 47,000 points. Still in a positive momentum and no indication of a breakdown as yet. Markets will follow, but let's see what happens today and by Wednesday. Looking at some shares in the market, let's go and look at your banking sectors. Barclays Bank, still currently testing this low on the ABC pattern, high, low, high, lower, and still trading now underneath the green of the Bollinger Bands. At any time if it breaks this lows here, the next low could be close here to the 180 Rand level. But the banking shares are losing a bit of momentum here. Looking at your Standard Bank, also losing a bit of momentum here in the last part, but still trading above the green line of the Bollinger Band. Need to see if it's going to break it. If it does break it, more downside could be due, but the share is still in positive momentum here, even if it lost yesterday approximately just 1 Rand or 0.7%. Investec came from the highs here for just above 102, 103. Still in a positive momentum. Need to see if this is going to be a downside momentum coming through to this specific share as well. Please keep a close eye on this share, please, for more downside. If it comes down from 102 levels, needs to break this 100 Rand levels back to the 97 Rand levels in the short term. Let's go and look at your telecommunication sector. Looking at this MTN, struggling here at 215 Rand at this moment. Look at this blue, that is your support level. Next low level could be 210, just under the 210 Rand. Current high to be broken is just 218. Let's test it quickly on the top of that blue line. Yeah, 217.99. We need to see direction. If you look at some indicators, they're quite toppish at this moment. Stochastics show a bit of upward movement, but toppish. Your MACD, still momentum upwards, so it's quite high at this moment. Need to track it closely as well. Vodacom is still trading between the level of 133 Rand and 137 Rand at this moment. Yesterday it actually went up just 57 cents, the volatility, but the momentum is quite unsure in the markets on direction. Let's go to some retailers here. Shoprite. Now look at this beautiful downward trend, touched at this 179.33, coming down, trading at 175. Look at this beautiful ABC pattern again, high, low, high, lower, high, lower, high, lower. Any time for breaks this low here, and that low there is plus minus a level of 175.26, and confirmed by 174, more downside could be due, but this is just showing me this is the current support level here at this bottom here. Any time breaking this 174, 173.50 levels, that lows there, more downside to 165, back to the 160 Rand levels then again. Looking at your Woolies, still in a new record high. Yesterday it went up R1.75, almost 2% for the day, still in a positive momentum. Now I need to see if this one could start coming down very soon. That is on Woolies. Mr Price. Mr Price is struggling with momentum, quite expensive share at this moment as well. Price earnings ratio is quite very high, but it's still trading above this level on the support of 254, and it's been tested on the middle green line as well, and you can see the sideways pattern following here. Keep a close eye on this one. Pick n Pay yesterday was suspended on the Zimbabwe Stock Exchange. You can read more about it on fin24.com, and you can basically see the share was in a downward channel here. You can actually see this lows here and that lows there, and there's a little breakup. We need to see what kind of effect this will have, but the share entry level was about 57, next high is about 59. Not a lot of movement in this one yet, but still trading between the green and the red. Exxaro's is currently struggling to break this 111 rand to this moment, currently trading at 110, came a bit down on yesterday's movement of not a lot, but 29 cents positive, sorry, but the share is still struggling to break this 110 rand levels, and you can see a lot of sideways patterning happening here on the share. So let's see what the market does. Greece is a big factor, Europeans. Markets are a bit mixed. Let's see how the volatility plays out. Enjoy your trading.